Yeah, welcome back to the program. Here we are live from the sales ring, or just outside the sales ring at Magic Millions. We've got Master Trainer of Juveniles, Gary Portelli, with us. G'day, Gaz, how are you?
Yeah, really well, thanks, mate. I'm a bit sort of chuffed by that last statement, but yeah, so good place to be if you are a Master Trainer of Juveniles, that's for sure, the Magic Millions. So, you know, looking forward to the next few days.
We saw you this time last year, and you're a regular here at this sale, and you've done your research again. What exactly are you looking for in the sales ring this year?
Well, firstly, we're looking for the athlete, and yeah, I find that's probably the easy part because, you know, I think when you've been around horses as long as I have, when a nice horse walks up, it's like a light turns on. You just see it, and you know it's an athlete. You're looking for soundness then. Of course, all horses have got different shapes and sizes. We're looking at a horse who can really walk, a horse that gets past you quickly without looking like it's actually exerted much energy. Then we look at them from front on. We'll make sure that their legs are good straight legs. We don't want any bends through knees or twists through fetlocks. And then I like to see the strength when they walk away from me through their hocks. That's the power in. That's when the horse has got the drive out of the barriers. And we all know that the most races are won that first 50 metres if you can get a good spot out of the gate. So you've got to be strong behind. And a good head on a horse, good athlete, good quality thoroughbred head with a big eye. And I love a big set of nostrils. That's what gets the oxygen in. And then basically, the rest is pedigree, you know. And then we start looking through the page. And that'll tell you what you're going to pay. Because if it's by a top stallion of a top mare, then there's no doubt that someone with a lot more money than me is going to find it. So I might move on, and and we try to find that horse that might just sneak through. That you can see there's improvement in it as well, and that's what I look for. Horses are going to improve. Sometimes you buy a horse that's ready now. In 6 months' time, they just don't come on anymore. You know, so a lot of our best horses have been horses that have been a little cheaper that have trained on.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Are you finding it harder or more difficult now, Gaz? Considering the class of horse that's coming here, the quality, the big players are all in town. I mean, is buying these yearlings getting harder, or are you finding little ins and outs and easy ways to do it?
No, there's no easy way, mate. I've seen probably 1,000 horses now. I've narrowed it down to 100.
Wow.
And I mean, that's been pretty hard marking too. You know, there's some beautiful horses here. So I've got to narrow that down again yet. So it's pretty easy to miss the best horse in the sale. So you've just got to look at as many as you can and hope to God that God's looking down from above and can point you in the right direction, because I think a lot of luck comes into it. So we'll try and buy half a dozen or more, get them for the right price. We get a lot of new people into racing too, which is good.
Yep.
So we're looking for that sort of horse that's affordable and put people on a journey that might take them to another level in a few years' time.
Away from the sales ring, races on Saturday. You've got a couple of runners there. Test the Shadow just keeps going.
Yeah, he loves the Magic Millions. I warned him last start that if he didn't run well at Randwick that he'd miss out on the Magic Millions this year. And of course he was beaten for third in a three-way go at 70-1. He's beaten a nose, I think, and ran fifth. His run was good, so he'll come up here for the 1,800 metre race. He's already won I think he ran second the Guineas up here as a 3-year-old. Yeah. He won the Cup over 1,400 2 years later. And then 2 years later is now. So we're hoping that it's a 2-year cycle. And he steps up. And I'm sure he will. He's a lovely old horse and he travels well. The other horse I've got in is a horse called Space Boy, who is unlucky. He's had 7 goes and been placed in 6 occasions. He's won over 100,000 already and hasn't won a maiden. So he's in the maiden, and looking forward to seeing him go around. He's a rocket.
Always good with your time. Good luck in the sales ring and good luck on the racetrack on Saturday. Thanks, Gaz.
Yeah, thanks very much. Thank you.